is Emma. I'm outside. Come on out when you're ready. Okay, take your time. I already knew it. I ain't want to say it this morning, though. Okay, I'll be waiting on you.
The center mean a whole lot to me because otherwise I've probably been sitting at home, doing nothing, feeling sorry for myself or something like that. But when I come to the center, I forget about all that. I get with my friends and everything. We start laughing, talking, and everything. I forget about my problem, Sometimes I may be hurting. I get here and start walking around, laughing and talking. Okay, I feel better. I forget about that problem, And the center does that for me.
Where you at this Ernestine? I miss you.
First of all, they're with their friends. They're with their peers. They're with people that know what arthritis feels like, and they can share that, and they can laugh about it, and which is really important. I think the center also helps with isolation. Loneliness is for any person is a horrible thing, and the longer you're alone and the longer you're there and isolated, it can affect anybody's mental health or anybody's physical health. There's lots of studies and lots of research about loneliness and depression and the impact on your overall well-being. And we know that loneliness, depression, and nutrition, if we treat those three with a senior, we can improve their length of stay in the community. And that's what they want.
I'm not complaining.
Yes, you are.
Because we can't do nothing about it.
I'm glad to be here regardless of the weather.
When I got my undergrad, I was working with the elderly and loved it, and then got a job in a group home with adolescents. And really, I have found there's a lot of similarities between adolescents and elderly. It's very interesting because they're both kind of bold, where they'll just tell you what they think because they don't care. They act like they don't care. And they're both, at the same time, also wrestling with independence. Adolescents are trying to get more independence, and they're frustrated with their lack of independence and want more. And the elderly are trying to hold on to their independence and the frustrations with holding on. So it's very interesting, the similarities.
Aging needs to be a dignified experience. Don't just assume that they can't do something. Assume that they can do it. Then they can say, I'm not comfortable doing that, or can you help me with that? But ask.
They offered me a service to come in and do my housework and everything, but I feel like as long as I can get around and do my own housework, I don't need to, because I feel I'm independent. I love to do my own, give it to somebody that needs it, and I am very independent. I don't want to depend on nobody else unless I just have to. It may come a day that I have to depend on somebody, but right now, and I thank God that I'm able to, kind of do for myself and take care of myself.
Congress went into sequester and passed the budget for continuing funding. That budget included cuts that went into effect on March 1st. And one of those cuts was to the Title III Older American Act. And that act funds transportation services, recreation wellness activities, congregate senior meals, and what we call supportive services. We know that funding will be in place through the end of September, but we also know that it'll be cut at least 10%. So if the funding's cut 10%, I have to cut some of the expense. So we will have to possibly limit the number of meals. Right now at some of our sites, particularly over the Rhine, we may have to cut out the breakfast program. It is big. It's a meal, and you think, but think about if we stopped eating, what it does to your overall health. You decline, and they will decline faster. And a bowl of cereal isn't going to get it. So that's why I'm passionate about one meal.
Too bad you can't get on the bus. Right there. Open the door for a minute. Open the door. You give me $5, I give you a ride. Bye. You know you can't ride with it. Sorry,
I
baby.
jump on top, I get on the back like this.
Mama, I don't see it. You all right.
All
And
right.
don't